I'm Joel Walton, Ball State men's volleyball head coach. We hold the Don Shondell Classic each year to honor Don Shondell and all that he accomplished while at Ball State University. Coach, thanks for everything that you've done for me, for being my mentor. Go Ball State. And now we'd like to hear from some other Ball State Cardinals who would also like to say a few words to Don Shondell.
Mick Steel Arm Haley here. This is pretty special that they would host this tournament in your honor, and we're all here rooting for you and want Ball State to win, so have a great weekend.
And who would have thought Muncie and Ball State would end up being the volleyball meccas of the universe, certainly of the country. And I think that's a fair statement. And you've been at the head of that table. You've influenced, you've moved the sport. You haven't just influenced the sport, you've moved the sport.
I especially want to thank him for the impact it's had on my life, because I'm still doing volleyball 30 years later, and it's been amazing. When I left Ball State, I went right into coaching like so many other guys did, and I'm still around, and I think a lot of that is because of the great experiences I had at Ball State.
He has spent his entire life growing the sport of volleyball, and there's nothing better that I can say than that. I look around at all these tournaments I go to, and I see the guidance that he had and all the players that he had. So many are still coaching the game at the high school, the club, the college level, and that says more about him than anything I could ever say. Thank you, Dr. Don, for all you've done for our sport. Thank you for being the face of volleyball.
You have touched an uncountable number of lives, both inside and outside the coaching community, with your endless determination, leadership, and energy. Even though I just missed playing for you at Ball State, you continue to inspire me with how you led your program.
You've spent 50 years of your life developing, growing, building this sport, building character of young men and women across the country. I want to say what an honor it is to have played underneath you, been mentored by you. I wish you all the best and congratulations.
I can remember taking your PE volleyball class and kind of beginning to learn a little bit about the game, and you did an awful lot for me in introducing me to Dave, your son, and Steve and John and all the guys at Munciana. That really got me jump-started into this career.
Thank you for the opportunity you gave me to play for you. That opportunity changed my life. I would have not been the head coach here at the University of Arkansas if it would have not been for your support and your commitment to me as a person. I will always be grateful for you and the lessons you taught me.
Dad, I'm so very proud of you. Enjoy this night. This night is for you. This tournament is for you. But so many people that know you, that have played for you, that have worked with you, that have had the honor to get to know you, are so very, very proud of you. I love you very much.
When I think back at my time growing up, what impresses me the most about you is how you always had time for the family, and even after a long, tough day's work, you'd come home and you'd always have time for me, and you'd always want me to come after practice, want me to come out and set volleyballs with you in the driveway, and I'd always say, Dad, this is Indiana. So you would rebound for me for a good hour and a half before it became dark, and I always appreciated the fact that you would allow me to do what I wanted to do and not pressure me to play volleyball all the time. And I think that's why I ended up in the sport of volleyball, was because you let me choose what I wanted to do. And for that, I will always be appreciative of you.
Thank you, Dad, for bringing volleyball to Ball State University. Your compassion and loyalty to Ball State University is something that I'll always admire and cherish. You've touched so many lives over the course of your career, lives that have gone on to impact the sport of volleyball throughout the country. And because of you and your influence, Ball State University became the volleyball capital of the nation. Thank you.